Hello, let's do Wordle for Tuesday, December 9th. Yesterday we spun the wheel and it told us to start with Pearl. This should be a pretty good start. All right, just an E. Whenever there's just an E, I always like to just try it at the end. And it always makes me think of OUSE. I usually don't like to do vowel heavy. Let's think about the common letters. S, T, N are the big ones. I'd like to end in E, so something like stone feels much better. Let's do that. Ooh. Okay, so we start with S, probably SN, and then some kind of vowel in the middle, like an E or a U, and snide comes to mind. So let's just test this theory with snide. All right, snide in 3, nice. I think that was a little lucky. I think the second guess was logical. I think the third guess was probably lucky, but we'll do analysis after we spin our bonus wheel and see what tomorrow's starting word's going to be. All right, smile, suggested by Lorna Atwood. So if you would like to follow along, then start with smile tomorrow. All right, let's do our analysis. We'll start with the good bot, the one that's good at the game. Let's see. So snide is our answer. And then pearl is our starting word. It exactly suggests, so I did exactly what the bot suggested of stone. Now, there were only 3 answers left: since, singe, and snide. So if I was thinking of doing SN, snide was the only word. There's also snive. I don't know what that means, though. So it actually says that I didn't do a very good job because snide was the worst of the 3. Because since and singe get each other. Snide does not tell you whether it's since or singe. So I got lucky with snide. It would have done this and then snide. And that's it, solve. So I did get lucky because I didn't think of since or I mean on guess 3 I'm not like, unless I think there's a trap, I'm not overanalyzing. It likes to start with tails. So we get the S and the E. It's going to go with prose. Again, putting that E at the end is always what I test to. Now it's going to go singe, probably for the same reason. And now it's down to shine, snide, and swine. So it says don't do snide. So actually it's guaranteed to get it in 5. Yikes. Okay. 5 is pretty bad for the optimal solve. Steel, is it similar? It knows it starts with S, so that changes things a little bit. It's going to go with snipe or spine or spire. Let's see what snipe does. From snipe, it's only snide. That makes sense. From spine, it's only snide. From spire, now we've got some choices. Might do like shine then snide. All right. So probably a 3, maybe a 4. A dew. Okay, yeah, the answer had a D in it, so dew people are happy. We're going to go with slide here and then snide. Get in a 3. Audio is also going to get that D, which is going to be very happy about. We're going to go drift. Even with the D, it's not doing so well. Shied. Slide, snide is possible, so like a 4 or a 5. All right, stare is what a lot of people start with. We get the S and the E immediately. We go spine and then snide, okay. Trace tries to get in 2. We go slope, which is not getting it in 2. Snide is, where is snide? Okay, snide's not on the list. Okay, so it's not going to get lucky. Then sedge or siege or singe or snide. So if we say it gets lucky, it gets it in 3. All right, and then finally place is what the official bot starts with. Place and then snore and then snide. So we'll see if it matches. All right, we will check with the official bot now. 85 skill. I feel like oh yeah. So it's knocking me for making a poor third choice, even though it was lucky. And so my luck is actually lower than I thought it was going to be. Pearl. Let's see, how many people started with Pearl? 229, 292, 292 other readers. Stone is the most common follow-up, including what the bot suggests, followed by shine, chest, stein, stoke, noise, stend, those, scone, house. So no one's getting it in 2. With snide, that makes sense. Why would you target a D with what's left? And then it's saying you got it, nice. So it's not chiding me, but it is only 71 skill. Luck is pretty high. Most people went with snide here, since being the better option, or singe are follow-ups. Snive was that other option. Snipe is not great because we already knew there was a great P, but maybe there was a little bit of desperation going on with these guesses to see what's going on. All right. It does exactly place snore snide, exactly what the other bot did. All right, 0.1% starting with Pearl. We are not seeing the 0.2% that cheat every day. Let's see. Yeah, so people aren't really losing today. The average solve was pretty low. If they are losing, it's on Spied, Snipe, Oxide. Yeah, interesting. There was a suggestion in the comments that maybe some people are playing Don't Wordle, like trying to lose with Don't Wordle rules, but using Wordle to do it. I think you can just play Don't Wordle, but anyway, maybe some people are trying to lose. No, it's very easy to lose. You just guess the same thing 6 times, but the Don't Wordle way to lose is to only guess something that could still be the answer, that follows all the clues. So you would turn hard mode on for that, but then try to lose. And it's actually much harder than you think, especially when you don't know what the answer is and without undos. All right, well, let me know how you did. And that is it for this video. If you would like to watch the New York Times games, you can click at the end of the video to take you right there. I also have a pinned comment with all the games I played today. Definitely recommend watching that daily games video if you haven't watched it yet. It's only released once a week. And maybe explore some of my other content. I'd really appreciate it. See if we can spread the love to the other games that I play. And if you enjoyed this, want to leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.